Start of game. Okay, we are on.
Okay, everybody, if you're not sure what to do right now, maybe just fiddle with some knobs, try to look busy.
No matter who you are, you have dreams. I want to be an astronaut.
I want to be a doctor.
A dinosaur. And Angie's Ice Creamery wants to hear them. Come into any Angie's to tell us your dream, and you'll get a dreamsicle absolutely free. I want to be a teacher. Here's a free dreamsicle.
I want to be a surfer.
Here's a free dreamsicle. I want to be best friends with a horse. Here's a free dreamsicle.
Is this where we tell the dreams?
It sure is.
I'm standing naked, looking into a mirror. My face is not my own. A small fire burns besides me and I face it. A young calf slowly melts into the flames. It looks at me and speaks. This is what remembering does, it says. And then I'm in a field, draining. I cannot move my legs, but steadily I go.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Let me guess, the Idiots Across America meeting just ended and you four stuck around. There's your hardware. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. Okay, no turning back.
Get ready, time for question one.
To begin with, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 3, the time is now. Player 4. That was quality. Players 1 and 2. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you so.
Next, his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle Ages? Or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Time's almost up. Player 4. Player 3. All wrong. Players 1 and 2. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
This one's called Brought to You by the letter Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Not much time left. Player 4. Player 2. The Count would be so disappointed. Player 1. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! That earned you an extra grand. And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Coming up next, Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 4, get in the... Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers.
And on its way, the man in the backwards yellow hat. And it's a dis or dat. Player 4? Not such a great score there. Why don't you play this dis or dat? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Choose an answer before Player 4, and if Player 4 gets it wrong, I'll split the cash among everyone who got it right. Okay, we're off. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg, got high on... Forget George, I'm curious how someone could do this badly. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That's all we got for round one. And player one is in the lead. And by quite a bit, I might add. Remember, in round two, every question is worth double. And don't forget, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Okay, how about it? And now, Dumber and Dumberer 2. So, there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderist. Player 4, how about it? Players 2, 3, and 4. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Player 1. No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won! The greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle of cash worth $8,000. Congratulations.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Pucker up for Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Watch the time! Player 1. Players 2, 3, and 4. You may not know how temperatures work. It's so obvious. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Here we have Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Time is short. Player 1. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Player 2, sweet dreams. Players 3 and 4. It's time for Wine or Lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 2, who's gonna get that screw? You yanked out your screw, you got us all excited, and then you just sat there. Lame. Can we leave this tragedy behind us, please? Players 1 and 3. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Here's one I like to call, I wanna lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Watch your clock! Player 1. Really? Player 4? I don't think that's even as long as the tongue he already has. Player 3? An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you'll... Okay, if that's how you want it, here's the clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. player one, you left those other 3 players in the dirt. I mean, check it out. They're filthy. Hit the showers, folks. And while you're in there, sing a few verses of...
You don't know Jack!
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and don't worry, I'm a certified public video game host. This is all legit. 4 of you, huh? Well, thanks for playing Fibbage instead of Euchre or something. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. In October of 2013, 8 6th graders from a New York college prep school were hospitalized after someone released blank in a classroom. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now! Hurry! Hit the Lie For Me button if you can't think. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Let's see what everybody selected. Well, you guys blew it. Most likely from being instantly dogpiled by dozens of supermodels. And nobody fell for this one. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a celebrity tweet. 4:32 p.m., the 22nd of May, 2012. At Lindsay Lohan tweeted, "Blank is the best medicine." Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. Which explains why she's been so ill. And we're done. All right, pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. Blair Tolman wrote a self-help book called Blank for Under $1, 301 Ideas. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? Disclaimer, all of them will be first dates. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. George Frankel is the CEO of a Georgia-based company that will turn your dead relative's ashes into blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. It's part 1 of the 5 stages of reef. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2009, a Russian man shocked the medical world when it was discovered he had a 5-centimeter long blank growing in his lung. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? Luckily, he wasn't a smoker, or he might have caused a tiny forest fire. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. UC Irvine brought 6,084 students together in 2012 to break the world record for largest blank ever. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Under the Marine Corps Uniform Regulation Code MCO P1020.34F, a male Marine is not allowed to carry this while in uniform. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? They're only allowed to carry its manlier alternative, the parasol. And that means... Hi there, my name's Cookie Masterson. It feels so good to finally admit that. Okay, 4 on the floor. I don't know what that means, but here we go. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. The Snickers candy bar was named after its creator's blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. That was a great lie. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Select a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. When Charlie and the Chocolate Factory author Roald Dahl died, he was buried with snooker cues, burgundy, chocolate, pencils, and a blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Alright, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And look what we have here. Which left him very little room to roll over in his grave when Tim Burton's Willy Wonka movie came out. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1726, a British woman named Mary Toft convinced doctors that she had given birth to blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? And that means some of these didn't get picked. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Coca-Cola once commissioned a video game from Atari called Pepsi Blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. On December 3rd, 2009 and March 30th, 2010, rapper Eminem tweeted a photo proving he was surprisingly really good at blank. Enter your lies now. Where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And that means... Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Lake Superior State University offers a bizarre license. The license entitles you to hunt blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? So far, every hunter has only caught a 1-point buck. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Here's your final fibbage question. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. Luckily, the ponytail survived. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked.
Greetings. Thanks for firing up a game of Drawful. Oh great, there are just 3 of you. You'll get to do 3 drawings each, so don't screw this up. Let's do this. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something odd, like Sexy Owl or Mark Cuban. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, don't mess this up.
Hey!
Okay, you have 30 seconds to hit send or your drawing will be lost forever.
Ding, ding.
Now that I've got all your drawings, it's time for some fun. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer.
Hey!
Alright, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Hey!
Okay, well, that was that. Let's do this one. Type in your titles now. And here are your choices. Pick something. What did everybody pick? Suspect this game is making a few of you frenemies as we speak. Next up.
Hey!
45.
Here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what? Wow, everybody got that one. I guess we're gonna have to make these harder. Okay, I'm sending out another round of titles for everybody to draw. I have all your pictures now. These are interesting. Let's take a look. Put in your titles now. Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
25.
Here's everybody's picks. I don't like it when everybody gets it right, but I'm a petty person. Type in a convincing title now. And here are your choices. And here are your picks. Wow, bummer. Enter your titles now.
Hey!
45. 40. 35. 30.
Here are your choices.
Hey!
What did everybody pick?
Hey!
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, one last batch of drawing titles headed to your devices now.
Hey!
I have your drawings, and I know what to do with them. Enter anything that could almost make sense now.
Hey!
45. 40. 35. 30.
Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
25.
All right, who picked what?
Hey!
You're all wrong. Everybody's wrong. Enter your titles now. And here are your choices. And here are your picks. Ah, my pores are wide open now. Let's take a look at our next piece of art.
Hey!
choices.
Hey!
What did everybody pick?
Hey!
Everybody was just way off on this one.